Hey guys, it's Misery, and today is October 25th, and I think most of you know what that means. Battlefield 3 released at midnight. Now, I'm only 16 years old, so I couldn't get the game, but during my dad's lunch break, we're going to go to GameStop and pick it up, and I'm ready to produce some videos out and give my opinion on that because it looks to be fun, and I hope it's better than the beta because the beta was kind of a letdown. So today's topic is getting ready for Modern Warfare 3 and enjoying video games, which poses my first question to you. How are you getting ready for Modern Warfare 3? If I asked a regular person on my friends list, they would be playing game battles. Some are doing singles, some are doing team override, search and destroy stuff. Some are just pubbing it out, getting the shot back. But if you ask me, I would tell you straight up, I'm playing Batman. And for the past 4 or 5 days, I've put time into that game. I've really enjoyed it. I just beat it actually last night, and I think I'm going to trade it in. I'm not a big completionist. But yeah, even though Modern Warfare 3 is coming out, and that's what I'm going to be spending the majority of my time on, I'm going to be enjoying these other games because there's a bunch of really good AAA titles. And I'm afraid that today's crowd, the shooter crowd, isn't going to see really any of these because they're going to be too focused on their Call of Duty grind. So the average Call of Duty player is 15 to 25 years old, and they actually spend nearly 90% of their time on Call of Duty. So that's 9 out of 10 hours, 18 out of 20 hours, depending on how serious of a gamer you are. And the way Call of Duty normally works, I know this is the way it worked for me and several of my friends. You start out on your starter Call of Duty, which was Call of Duty 4 for me, and that's, where you have your .6 kill-death ratio and you're figuring the game out. But then the next one comes out and you're kind of getting into it, World at War, that was for me. And then the third one is the all-out grind mode, and that's pretty much what you spent all your time was Modern Warfare 2 for me until I realized how big of a broken letdown it was. So for most gamers, they play near the end or the beginning of Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops was a serious one, and they're going all-out grind mode in Modern Warfare 3. And that's really great. I love to see a competitive generation of gamers coming along, but you're missing out on a lot of titles, guys, so just want to point some out to you. Obviously, Gears of War 3, Rage, and Batman have already came out. 3 AAA titles, excellent games, Editor's Choice and Game Informer and stuff. And today's Battlefield 3, another shooter which may very well, compete with Modern Warfare 3 in sales and pre-orders and stuff like that. And so I'm looking forward to that. Obviously, 13 days later, Modern Warfare 3 comes out, and every gamer is going to be playing that all day, every day. But then 3 days after that is Skyrim. Skyrim, the next one in the Elder Scrolls series after Oblivion. I loved Oblivion. I love Bethesda, Fallout, great games. And then 4 days is Halo. And Halo, the 10th anniversary, this is the one that I'm kind of worried about because, how many gamers have played Halo? Let's talk about the average gamer who's my age was 6 or 7 when the first Halo came out, and that's what started Call of Duty. Call of Duty wouldn't have the 2 weapons regenerating health or anything like that if it wasn't for Halo, and people are going to be, not playing the core original experience. And I've played it because I'm a history game nerd. I've played through all the Halos and Wolfenstein and all that good stuff. But there's too much talent. There's too many AAA games coming out this holiday season, which hasn't happened for a really long time to just be playing Modern Warfare 3. So let's get a little bit more into the game that I'm playing, Batman Arkham City. It's obviously the sequel to Arkham Asylum, a third-person action-adventure game, and basically the plotline is Batman's stuck in Arkham City, and he's trying to save Gotham from impending doom from Hugo Strange and the Joker. If you don't know who Hugo Strange is, not many people do. He's actually the first supervillain Batman actually ever faced. He was in, Detective Comics, one of the first ones that Batman was in. And I really love this game, and I enjoyed the first one, and the second one is better because it takes everything that you loved about Arkham Asylum, everything that you wish was better in Arkham Asylum, and improves upon it. So I'm going to start out with the world. Arkham City is about 3 times bigger than Arkham Asylum, and it's a lot more open, obviously, because first of all, it's in a city, and you can glide around and backclaw your way on skyscrapers and stuff, which is really cool. It's almost better than the combat. But there's so much room to explore, and there's so much stuff packed in this game. I mean, even after finishing the main storyline, I was 30% done with the game. So that means, well, not 30%, 30-something%. So I've only completed 1/3 of the game from the main storyline, which means there's that many side missions. So there's just tons and tons and tons of content packed into this game. Then you consider that they give you Catwoman, and I know Robin was a pre-order bonus or something, and that's 2 different storylines along with Batman. So there's just so much to do in this world. And then we've got the combat. A lot of people think that because it's a third-person action-adventure game, it's going to be a button masher like Dynasty Warriors, but it's really not. It's based on timing and countering people's moves, and you can chain together stuff. Your combat gets better through an RPG-like skill tree, which you see in a bunch of action-adventure games. But they put so much in depth to it. When you combine that, you can use gadgets in combat. You can batter in guys, and you hit him. You throw down some explosive gel, stun guys. Use your cape, do aerial attacks, and they throw in so many varieties like armed guards, guards with stun batons, shielded players, and there's a lot of stuff put in this game. You can tell that developers put their time into this game, and I'm expecting to see that, with every other game, the AAA titles that I mentioned before. And I'm just wondering, how many people aren't going to play these because they're playing Modern Warfare 3 24/7. So that's the main point that I wanted to make to you guys, and I want to get your feedback. Are you going to spend all your time in Modern Warfare 3? What other games are you going to play? How much time are you going to spend on Modern Warfare 3? And how much time are you going to put into other games? Are you even going to play other games? So yeah, I hope you guys at least saw where I was coming from, and if you have something to say, then say it back. I'm all up for an educated debate or a statement. And if I'm missing something here, if there's a big hole in my discussion, then feel free to point it out. As always, I have my Twitter and stuff in the description. I would love to follow you guys, so just tell me your username. And of course, I'm looking to put out some Battlefield 3 content as soon as today. So I hope that maybe I'll meet you guys on Battlefield 3, and I hope you guys have a great day gaming.